Hi, I'm Chris Johnston from Work Visa Lawyers. Today we're going to talk about Business Innovation and Investment Visas, which is the 188 visa in Australia. There are 4 streams for the 188 at the moment. The Business Innovation stream, or the 188A, the Investor stream, or the 188B, the Significant Investor stream, which is the 188C, and the Entrepreneur stream, which is the 188E. Business Visa Allocations for the 2022 to 2023 year. In the last 2 months, there has been so much positive news about the Skilled Migration Program. This is for the visas like the 189, the 190, and the 491. However, there is some negative news in relation to business visas. This year has seen a very low allocation for business innovation and investment visas in all states. This year, for the 2022 to 2023 year, there's only been 810 allocations provided so far. There may still be more allocations, but they might not be as high as the previous year. The highest number is 260 allocations for New South Wales and 235 for Queensland. South Australia has seen a significant drop in their allocation places for the program this year, with only 70 places. State criteria: South Australia and New South Wales. As a result of the low allocations, states have published their business visa requirements, which have higher criteria. Instead of 65 points for the 188A and 188B, the requirement for New South Wales has been raised to 85 points. There is no change in the requirements for the Significant Investor stream, the 188C, in New South Wales. Move to South Australia has announced 70 allocations for the Business Innovation and Investor Visa program. Regarding their criteria, the 188B and the 188C do not have much changes. It has become more difficult to get a 188A. The applicants need to do a ITA and to be invited to apply for nomination. Other than that, applicants must have a score of at least 80 points for the 188A. Provide a business plan detailing the economic impact of the proposal for South Australia. A business plan will be given more weight in terms of nomination ranking factors. Significant Investor Visa news. In her latest talk, Minister Clare O'Neil, the Minister for Home Affairs, mentioned the following: I think most Australians would be pretty offended by the idea that we've got a visa category here where effectively you can buy your way into this country. I don't see a lot of great benefits to the country currently. This is what she said when talking about the Significant Investor Visa, and she implied that the SIV might be abolished. The Minister has criticised the Significant Investor Visa for bringing in older people who can cost the budget. There have also been some comments from the Grattan Institute in relation to business visas. These comments reflect that the Grattan Institute, a private research body which recommends public policy, does not favour the BIP, or the Business Innovation and Investment Program. The Grattan Institute has put forward the view that business migrants pay less tax over their lifetime than skilled visa migrants. The Grattan Institute seems to be criticising all 4 streams of the Business Innovation Program and not just the SIV. There is a strong possibility that the federal government will totally cut the SIV stream, or the 188C, sometime in the future. There is also an unanswered question as to what they will do with the rest of the program. What will they do, for example, in relation to the Investor Visa or the 188B? The 188B requires a $2.5 million investment into a complying fund. And so it's similar in a way to the SIV, which requires a $5 million investment into a complying fund. But the Investor Visa has more additional requirements in terms of the applicant, in that the applicant must have experience as an investor, and there is an age limit of 55. We will still need more time to see what the federal government will do in relation to the Significant Investor Visa and the Investor Visa. In the meantime, All 4 streams of the 188 are currently available, and there's no ministerial guidelines or any changes to laws, regulations or directions to abolish the program. So what's my view in relation to the Business and Investor Visa program? I personally don't agree with the analysis of the Minister or of the Grattan Institute. The method they're using to measure the input of business visas is in relation to the tax paid by the visa holder over the life of the visa. The measure of individual tax payment does not reflect the true benefits of the business visa program. The benefits of the business visa program include to provide capital for small businesses and venture capital funds, to create more jobs for Australians, to export Australian products, especially promoted by the 188A visa stream, to create ties with international markets, and they can promote regional property developments, especially through the 188A visa. So with potential changes to the 188 visa, what can you do now? With limited allocations, there's no doubt the business visa program will become more difficult. That means that the quotas could get filled and potentially a closure could happen well in advance of the 30th of June. There is also the possibility that some of the 188 visa streams will be cut. So if you're interested in a business and investor visa for Australia, then you should consider applying soon. If you want to know if you can qualify, please consider booking an appointment. Or you could use Business Visa Compare. With Business Visa Compare, you only need 5 minutes to answer some simple questions and to get an indication of which business visa or global talent visa you might be eligible for. So that's the updates for the business visa space. We hope that you found them useful. YouTube prefers videos which get more likes. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.